Okay, so let's take a look at the next capability of Ucommerce 9.4, and that is search. So when we originally built Ucommerce 9.0 and shipped that last year, we actually we sort of had lots of UX research done to figure out what is the best way of navigating catalogs. Is it search? Is it browsing through the catalog? Or is it both? So it turned out that there wasn't one clear answer for this question. It wasn't either or. It turned out that, some preferred browsing through the catalog, others preferred searching the catalog. So in the initial version of Ucommerce, we shipped the catalog builder, which is this piece up here to the right. So basically a reimagined way of navigating a catalog, which unifies a lot of the UX capabilities that we need into one. So you can reorder categories and catalogs. You can move categories from one place to another inside the structure, and you can create new catalog structures really quickly. So whenever we demo this feature, it gets a lot of kudos. So I feel like we did a good job on this. But the challenge is that e-commerce can have so many products in there that it can be cumbersome to find and navigate through a catalog structure if you don't quite know where to find the products. And so with Ucommerce 9.4, we decided to do something about it. So with 9.4, we're introducing a new product search capability in addition to the catalog navigation that's already present. So you can basically pick and choose from one and the other. And I'd like to invite Esben back to demo the new product search capability so you can see how that works in practice. Over to you, Esben.
Thank you, Søren. Okay. So the new product search, like before with the Stores app, let's just quickly try and figure out why we needed to do this. Well, first of all, the UI, the previous UI looked and felt very dated. And the product search feature didn't really belong in the Stores app. It's dealing with products. There was also another issue, which was that it was overly complex. There was a lot of fields that most of the time you wouldn't actually fill out. We've also experienced sometimes that performance could be a bit bad when it came to traversing a list of search results. And it would only show not up to, but it would show 8 predetermined product fields. So if you wanted to see in your list of search results, you wanted to see a particular price group or something else, you wouldn't be able to do that. You would have to click the result and find the price group there. So what we've done is, obviously, we have created a new UI that follows the Contour principles that I mentioned earlier. We've moved the product search from the Stores app to the Products app. We've simplified the search experience by just implementing an omni search bar. We've also increased the performance by using a paginated list of results instead of just returning all the results at once. And you can now configure the amount of fields that you want to show in the list of search results. Oh, yes, and there is an added bonus, which is that you can also create orphan products. That would be products that that don't exist in a particular store or category, but they will still show up in the search index. You could do that before, but now it's a lot easier. So let's try and do a little demo. Right, so before we get started, let's have a look at how it used to be. First of all, the product search feature was located at the very bottom of the list of stores. That wasn't exactly great, speaking of multi-channel, when you had 600 stores. You would have to scroll quite far to get to it, and it's down here. Right. So, shirts. And I have a list that's just slowly rendering. There we go. Okay. So, as you can see, we're dealing here with the 8 predetermined columns. And if I wanted to see a price group, that wouldn't be possible. So let's try and have a look at the current implementation. I go to the Products app. And the first thing you'll see is that the builder that Søren mentioned earlier has now been replaced with a search feature. The builder is still available if you go to the Navigate tab up here. It's just as you're used to. But the search feature is the one we have to focus on now. So let's try again and search for shirt. Again, I lazy load the list of results. And as mentioned, if I want to get a particular price group, I can toggle them here and show them in the list. Oops. As with any of our lists, you can sort you can rearrange the columns to whatever you feel is best for you. And obviously you can also sort on the columns. Just to quickly show how you would create an orphan product, it's basically a matter of just clicking the new button within the search feature. Any product created from here will not exist in a particular store or a category. Previously, what you would have to do is you would have to create the product in a category and then remove it from that category afterwards. That would be a bit cumbersome. And that was all I had for now. I'm going to pass the word back to Søren. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Esben. Quick reminder, if you have questions, do use the QA button to ask those questions. We're keeping an eye on it, just in case. The team has worked really hard on bringing this new navigation paradigm to you, so you can search or navigate to the product that you want really efficiently. We realized that Ucommerce is a tool that used day in and day out by digital merchants, and efficient navigation is a cornerstone of getting your job done. So that's the new product for search feature. It introduces an additional catalog navigation mode. You can pick and choose between navigating a catalog or searching. It is an omni search capability, so much more in line with what you would expect from a search capability of 2021. And of course, it retains the ability to customize search results. So you can add the fields you want if you have multiple price points, media, things like that, whatever makes sense for you. And of course, the customized search result is saved, so you will have the same fields the next time that you go into the same search result. So those are the new customer-facing features. They are basically there to help you get more stuff done within the platform. And there is a question for you, Esben, within here. Shirt asks, is the new UI performance completely compatible with Apple MacBook and Safari browser?
That's a good question. And of course they are. Even though Safari is a bit unpopular these days in the front-end development community, obviously we still support it, for sure.
Excellent, thank you for that. And David asks, any notes on migration, especially regarding breaking changes in API? I think we will hold off on answering that question for the other David, who's coming on momentarily to talk about scalability and the improved search capabilities we have. So stick around for that one, David. Thank you very much for that, Esben.